Don't be like Jeffrey. Jeffrey makes fun of the men who are trying to improve their mental health. He says it's gay. But Jeffrey, you're the one who needs mental health the most out of all of us. You know, we could make fun of Jeffrey, but it's actually really sad. Men like Jeffrey are the way they are because of their parents. Jeffrey's mental health is f***ed because his parents' mental health is f***ed. If only Jeffrey took responsibility of this, he could help himself and then he could help his parents. But Jeffrey would rather play video games, scroll on social media, and watch copious amounts of porn. God damn it, Jeffrey. Adonis thinks highly of his mother and his father, for they have gave him everything that he has. As a young man, he went through a rite of passage to claim his manhood, to develop himself. He found self-improvement and he made great progress, becoming present and grateful. And then, as any good man should, he passed that wisdom, that knowledge, that education back up to his parents. That is how the tribe grows. My relationship with my dad has been mixed. As a child and teenager and even young man, I hated him fully. I said it to his face. I've swore at him. I think I was 19 or 20 when I literally left the home. I literally ran away from home and I didn't come back or speak to anyone for a year. Seriously, think about that. I didn't speak to anyone in my family for an entire year straight. I lived away. I lived in the city with my girlfriend at the time. After an entire year of being away, and then the COVID lockdown happened, eventually I moved back. I remember it was about a week after I moved back that things significantly changed. I was learning more and more about mental health because my mental health was terrible at the time. I was so anxious. I was always just in a fight or flight mode, always ready for a fight, and that stems from the trauma I've experienced of child abuse, of getting hit by my parents, and I had a lot of resentment. But learning more about mental health, learning about presence, gratitude, kindness, forgiveness, I did a practice that changed my life, changed my entire family's life forever. I wrote my dad a letter of gratitude. For my entire life, I had looked at him negatively, with hate, with resentment, and for this brief moment I thought about what I could be grateful for. And when I first started writing, when I got the idea of writing the letter, I was so certain, no, there's nothing I could be grateful for. He's ruined my life, he's horrible. But I started writing and I could continue writing and writing and writing, and I knew that I was finished with the letter when I began to cry, and I took action immediately because I didn't want to waste this moment. I heard my dad coming up the stairs, so I called him in. We don't do this kind of stuff. I'm like, oh, can I have a chat with you? I want to read you. We don't do that type of shit. But I sit him down right here on my bed behind me. I'm sat on this chair and I read the letter, and I noticed his eyes start being teary. It felt so cringe and awkward and weird for me to do that, to express gratitude when we barely even speak. It's one of the best things I've done. We hugged, I gave him the letter. I remember I even mentioned the letter months later about something else, and he pulled it out of his wallet. That's cute, man. You right now are in a very privileged position. You don't even realize. We have so much to complain about, but we also have so much to be grateful for. You feel like your parents weren't the best towards you. The truth is, they feel that same feeling tenfold. But you are the one who's been blessed with this knowledge, this wisdom, this education of mental health. I bet you're probably the only person in your entire family right now, your entire family, who meditates, who does gratitude journaling. Pass that knowledge on in a nice way. Introduce your family to self-improvement. Introduce your parents to learning about mental health. Just sit down next to your mom, open up any meditation app and just say, oh, do it with me. Write a letter of gratitude to someone in your family. You know how important this stuff is. And it seems like such a foreign thing to think about. But people do some bad stuff when their mental health isn't in a good place. And I don't know about you, but the thought of being able to help my family but not doing so, and then one of my family having a mental breakdown or something, that would demasculate me so much, because masculinity is brotherhood. It's providing for and protecting those that you love. In the modern world, we don't protect by fighting off the lion or anything anymore. I think this is how we do it. Share this video with a friend who might like to hear it. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it.